You're watching Screenscope Reviews. Every frame, a new flame. Let's reset the board. From the very beginning, Reacher has sold the fantasy of absolute self-reliance. One man, one code, no fear. But that image has always been slightly misleading. Because Reacher was never truly alone. Not really. He had Francis Neagley. The only person who could match his instincts, challenge his decisions, and see the battlefield before the first punch was thrown. Neagley wasn't just backup. She was balance. Now, Season 4 looks ready to take that balance away. Recent production updates strongly suggest Maria Sten's role will be minimal this season, as her spin-off series begins to take priority. And narratively, that's not a small change. It's a structural one. Reacher is preparing to isolate its main character in a way the show has never attempted before. No partner. No second opinion. No safety net. And that isolation isn't just emotional. It's tactical. Early descriptions of Season 4 point toward a slower, more psychological story. Less bar fights. More long games. Less brute force. More pressure, patience, and traps that don't announce themselves. This isn't Reacher storming buildings. It's Reacher navigating shadows. Without Neagley, Reacher loses something critical, perspective. He loses the one person who could tell him when a threat wasn't what it seemed. The one person who could catch the mistake before it became fatal. Now every decision is his alone. Every misread sticks. Every consequence lands directly on him. And exhaustion has nowhere to hide. That's why fans aren't reading this as a simple scheduling issue. They're reading it as a deliberate creative choice. Season 4 seems designed to ask a dangerous question. Is Reacher powerful because he stands alone? Or because he never actually did? Solitude sharpens instincts, but it also removes the brakes. The doubts he usually voices now stay trapped in his own head. And when there's no one to challenge him, those doubts don't disappear. They grow. The tone shift is already clear. Colder. Tighter. More survival-driven. Less about domination, more about endurance. This isn't a power fantasy anymore. It's a pressure test. This season isn't about how hard Reacher can hit. It's about how long he can last without breaking. So here's the real tension heading into Season 4. Does isolation turn Reacher into his most lethal form yet? Or does it finally expose limits that strength alone can't solve? Drop your thoughts below and stay with Screenscope Reviews. Because sometimes the most dangerous enemy isn't the one in front of you. It's the silence behind you.